My name is HydroxideAnt. Welcome to Background Noise, episode 445. I'm joined by Monster.
Hello.
And Marlon.
Hello.
M&M, huh?
What?
Monster and Marlon. M&M.
M&M's delicious.
I agree.
Arguably one of the best candies.
Let's just talk about M&M's all about.
Yeah. Okay, so one of my favorite facts about M&M's is that they turned down being in E.T.
Yeah.
Oh, TK, thank you for another 100 bits, friendo. Oh, that's so kind of you. But sorry, Marlon.
Oh no, I was gonna say that I remember this, or at least you sharing this fact. That's how Reese's got their
That's
hit, right?
exactly. Reese's Pieces got into the movie because they offered it to M&M first, and M&M just was like, that's not important. We don't need this. And then Reese's Pieces was like, you're gonna put us in a movie? Fuck yeah, okay. Okay, it's about an alien. I don't care what it's about. Yeah, you gonna put us in? Let's go. That's something that I'll always when I look at a thing of Reese's Pieces. That is what I think of is it's they're just a little bit more chill than M&M's. M&M's might taste better, but they got
I
that
will
cool
say,
appeal.
Don't hate on me too much, okay? But I've never watched E.T.
E.T.
Yeah, but you're like 12,
is...
so you're fine.
Fair point, fair point.
So E.T. is a very great movie, but I feel like younger people might not watch it because
It's like the same reason that you and I wouldn't watch old school black and white movies.
yeah, I think it's
from a
just
different time.
bit out of your reach. TK says, how have you not? Monster's a bit younger than Marlon and I are, so that is usually sort of how I explain it, because I've noticed through time of talking to people of different age groups is that so certain people who are younger or older, you miss the boat on certain things, because if we have a conversation about what TV cartoons you watched, there's going to be a little bit of overlap, but for example, what was it? Okay, so podcast with Kyle, Nathan, and I. Kyle is 5 years older than me. Nathan is 5 years younger than me. So it was interesting because I would share things that I knew from with both of them, but oftentimes they would both be completely missing the boat on things with each other, unless it was a show that was very long running, you know. TK said, I'm probably younger than Monster and I've seen it. Oh. Very fair. Also, if younger people are allowed to watch good movies as well. And we like that. We're yes, TK. Well done, friendo.
When it comes to me watching movies, I almost set a restriction for myself, if that makes sense, but there is a certain barrier that I'll be I'll look at the year that it was made, and just based on the quality I'm used to, I guess you could say, I'll purposely not watch something if it's a lot older. I usually stay within the 2000s range, if that makes sense. I don't really I mean, sometimes I will go a bit back, maybe a bit in the 90s, but that's about it.
I mean,
Couple exceptions.
I think and Marlon, I think you seem to be this too. We at least get it, why? Because it's for example, E.T. If you watch it now, you can be well, none of this looks realistic at all, because it's at the time when it was made, it was wow, that's so cool, that's an alien, man. But now it's wow, is that a Muppet? What? What is that thing? So definitely the way movies look and stuff, because even movies we're making today, in 20 years we probably look back and be oh, look how hokey this is, you know.
Yeah.
But there are certain movies that like have like cult followings that like if you haven't seen, people will be up in arms about it. I don't know if I've really seen many people like freak out at people for not seeing E.T. before. Because like E.T. is a really good movie, but like I don't know if E.T. has like this like, for example, when you tell people if you tell people you haven't seen Star Wars. There's a lot of people who immediately go like, "Holy crap! How have you not seen Star Wars?"
True.
Which I've seen every Star Wars except probably the most recent one that came out. And if you ask some Star Wars fans, they don't say those exist anyway.
That's because they don't.
Yeah, see. But
I feel like, yeah, sorry. I feel like a lot of people have seen like a bunch of different Star Wars because Star Wars kind of, it's like, it's been around a while, you know? Especially when like they first started and whatnot, obviously, with all the technology that was out around the time, you know, it kind of like progressed, if that makes sense.
yeah,
I don't think that. Yeah, I'm very confusing myself, which is amazing.
TK said,
Good
also,
question.
I'm a head out. Time for me to sleep. Aw, TK, thank you for all the love you shared, friendo. I hope you have an amazing sleep and have the greatest dreams ever. Whatever
Hi,
dream
TK.
you want to see, I hope it's there.
Good
Do you
night,
want
TK.
sheep? I hope you get sheep. Be funny if I like was like, I hope you have sheep in your dreams, and you had sheep in your dreams. You just like are walking along, and there's just like little flock of sheep. It's like, huh? What's that detail? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. You mentioned dreams, and like, I remember I woke up today and I had a crazy dream, but come to think of it, I forget what the dream was.
Like, dreams are hard to remember if it's not like that would be a bit funny. I love you, TK. Honestly. Oh man, I appreciate you.
It never ends.
I need more bits to make jokes. Oh. Oh man. I love this. Oh my goodness. But I'm trying to think of like what's a movie that Space Jam, the first Space Jam. I got very upset the other day because Pi and Reese couldn't remember who the name of the basketball player from the first Space Jam. Not like one of the side characters, the main guy.
Oh no. See, I feel like this is
Do you know
even
who
more.
it is?
I feel like this is even more awkward for me. I got Jam in my name.
And you
I have
don't.
not seen it.
The other team's called the Monstars.
Oh no.
It's literally your name.
I just go by 52 now.
He changed his name immediately. That's okay. Pi and Reese are a little closer to my age, so like I expect more from them, you know? They need to have seen it. They need. I'm gonna go off a deep end again. So
Let's not do that.
yeah, so it's Michael Jordan. It was Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. I messaged Marlon, and Marlon's like, Marlon, do you remember who the basketball player his name is from Space Jam? Pi Henry Stone. He's like, Michael Jordan? Yeah, thank you.
I was really confused because I wasn't sure what the context was.
It's like, is this a trick question? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't know. They just didn't know.
Hmm?
They didn't know.
They didn't.
But actually, it was Pi like immediately agreed to watch Space Jam with me, so that wasn't too bad.
True. I would say AW.
You know what? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'll always be the odd one out when it comes to older movies and TV shows.
So if you haven't seen a lot of them, then you know.
I do watch a lot of movies, so don't get me mistaken. I love movies.
But do you or do you watch like more like movies that just have come out more recently?
Yeah, if I'm not watching, I'll either watch like newer movies that I see come out, or watch like a throwback that that I know is a good movie that I've already watched. And if not that, it's probably like a specific actor that I was like looking through some movies where like, you know, they're the main character or something, and like maybe like see, oh, I haven't seen this yet. It's a bit older, but oh well, I'll watch it because like I know it's gonna be a decent movie with them in it, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I get that. It's definitely like, I like this actor. I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah.
I feel that. I'll feel ya. But so like, what movies have you seen like more recently? Like, what type of stuff are you into?
I'm into I find myself watching more action movies. It
So,
seems.
did you like the superhero movies and stuff?
Yeah, I did like some of the Marvel stuff.
Okay.
But when I refer to action, I mean like stuff like kind of like the John Wicks and
Oh, okay. Like almost like.
stuff like that. Yeah. Like a recent one I've watched that was made in 2022, I believe, was Last Seen Alive. I don't know if you've heard about that.
I've heard it, I believe. I have to look it up, but I definitely haven't seen it.
It is good. We'll say that it's pretty good.
Well, it is very, very good. Yes.
What is your favorite movie, Tony? Now that we're kind of talking about this.
My favorite movie, it like changes. Based off of, you know, timing. It's hard. It like, I have so many movies that like I consider like really good that I loved watching.
How about yeah, I feel you when it comes to that. How about like top 3? That way, like, you know, it gives you a little like breathing room. I feel, because I feel like it'd even be hard for me to answer that question.
Yeah, so what I'll say is that, like, I really enjoyed the Marvel movies, recently. I really, growing up, like, pretty much all, like, the Disney movies. I mean, like, I was a sucker for any type of superhero movie.
I feel that.
In English, I only have one.
Marlon, what movies do you like?
Probably I don't know, but I'm chewing.
Oh, eating movies. Seen movies where they have eating in it. Well, that's a lot of movies, believe it or not. So.
You'd like to grab some dinner right now.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's very well said. But I jokingly will say that like my favorite movie is like Chicken Little. Just because of like the redeem for Chicken Little.
Yeah.
Might be like the first Guardians of the Galaxy right now, I would say. Maybe my favorite currently.
So smart. Let's come up.
There are definitely movies like I really enjoyed The Warriors. It's an older-
Warriors,
Yeah, you know.
come out to play!
Yeah. really like that one.
It's a
I
good
like
movie.
the original Spider-Man trilogy.
Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy of Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Um,
I love them, and it's so funny to look back and people being like, "Oh, they were so bad," but I'm like, I like them a lot.
They're great.
Yeah, 3 I could see.
What were we talking about?
Yes, the guy from That's So 70 or That's So 70s show, as Venom. You know, mistakes were made. I'll say.
No. It's all objective. The original, not the well, 1 through 6
Star Wars.
of Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked 1 through 6 as well. You know what Star Wars movie I really, really liked? That, I really liked Rogue One.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Rogue One was really good. And I know it's not like I guess what you would call like a mainline Star Wars movie, but
Yeah.
I really liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
Oh, it's a good one. My friend showed me, the Grand Budapest Hotel.
I've heard of that in like a context of people saying, "Hey, this was really good," but I don't think I definitely haven't seen it.
I recommend watching it at least once. It's very unique. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it was a good watch when we saw it. I don't think I have like a genre of stuff that I watch, but like if I like something, I'm like, oh, like I like it.
Yeah, I'm sort of in like a similar boat where I kind of just like movies. Where I like. Honestly, I'm not huge into horror movies, but I do find a lot of comedy in older horror movies. Like, there are some movies that you could, air quotes, classify as horror movies that, like, I'm like, oh, I like that movie. Like, there was a movie about a killer car called Christine. That is classified as a horror movie. However, I've never watched it and been scared because it's a killer car. You know what I mean? Like, I never saw it, but there was like a horror movie called Rubber that was about the killer tire.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
I never saw it, but I know.
I kind of want to watch it sometime if we ever.
Me too.
Or we should. Pi, I think, would enjoy it as well. Pi's probably seen it. I feel like, but because Pi is a big horror movie person.
I remember the one day we were talking about it, and me and Pi are very similar when it comes to horror movies. I'm pretty sure we watched like a lot.
I've seen like a lot of old horror movies again because I'm like, these don't scare me now. These don't scare me because I can see it. Pi, I think it was Pi. Marlon, I think it was you, myself, Reese, and Pi probably were in a call or something, and like someone explained to me that like if you're ever like at a horror movie and it's too much for you, like cover up your ears, not your eyes. And I'm like, what? But like I don't want to see it, and it's like it's a lot, and like realistically it's a lot of audio cues that are like the scary things. So I watched like a horror game or something, and there was a scene that scared me a lot. And then I tried watching it again, but with like no sound. It didn't scare me at all, you know? Reese, thank you for the raid, Reese. Reese. Oh, we love Reese. Reese, how was the multiverses, friendo? Thank you for shouting out Reese. We love Reese here. How did the stream go, our dearest friendo? We love Reese.
We do love Reese.
Yeah, we do love that Reese. If anyone here is not following Reese, Reese is a dearest friendo of ours. Reese is one of the, and Marlon can attest, one of the most honestly funny people you can ever meet. Reese is just, I have never like talked to Reese and not left the conversation happier. There are a few times where Reese just mind fucks me, but that's okay because eventually it comes back around. Aw, thank you, Reese. We love you, man. Right, Marlon?
Mm-hmm. Reese is one of the greatest people I know. So
Reese is honestly, and don't tell Reese this, but Reese is one of my favorite
tell him.
people.
I'll go to his head.
I'll go to his head.
I will say, Tony, back to like how you're talking about covering your ears during scary movies.
Yeah.
I feel like with me, it's kind of the complete opposite, because I've watched enough horror movies to kind of know a lot of the audio cues
Yeah.
to when kind of something's gonna come, so I kind of like expected it. So like that's why I remember The Nun when it came out. I was very excited for that, but it was a very predictable movie, which kind of like made it really boring for me. And some people said it weren't predictable, so I don't know if it's just me, but some people did, so I don't know.
Reese, you just deflect Marlon's hug. Reese, also, are you busy right now, Reese? Reese, if you're not busy, do you want to come hang out with us on the podcast? If you are busy, no worries. But want to extend the offer.
Don't worry, Grandma, I'll hug you.
You knew? Okay, no worries. I just wanted to offer our dear Reese.
Alright, I'm glad you didn't deflect that one, Karma. I appreciate that. That would be very awkward if you deflected it.
We need more websites about possums.
I'm not gonna lie, I was very tempted to. But
It's like deflect. Oh, it's a never-ending circle of us deflecting hugs. Why are we doing this to each other? We love each other. Deflect. Reese. Can Reese deflect someone else's hug for another person?
Is it
Like,
there
how
like
does
a...
How's that happen? Do you like step in front of them?
Reese just doesn't want me to hug anyone.
Is exclamation point love that command where it like shows the percentage or whatever?
Yeah.
Alright, Reese, you can't deflect this. It better be high, I swear.
It's gonna be 1 or 99. One. This is not in between, unless it's in between.
Oh.
It's 43. Okay.
It's below 50. Wow, I see how it is, Reese.
You know, I think it's fair that you two go to counseling to try to work out your problems. But you two need it even more. He hates me. Ba-da-da-da. Well, only 50% of beta loop. Oh, thank you, Monster. Ah, you see, Monster, this is why we're buds, right? Look at us.
Exactly.
97%. We each of us really enjoy the same amount of chaos for a lot of things.
We really do. I think that 3% is like the gambling part. That 3 missing percent.
Well, it's because you gambled away that 3%. That's what happened.
Yeah, I wanted above 100%.
Yeah,
but...
it was. I like to think it was like 99. You're like, let's get 100, and you gambled
Yeah.
it and lost over and over again. It's like, all right, we're just gonna cap out at 97. We're done.
Yeah.
We love Beta Whooper though. Beta Whooper, Beta Whooper, Whoopa Whoopa. Okay, so I'm gonna have us go into our question of the week. So our question of the week is: in foods across the board, do you prefer vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry? So this is in every food you can imagine. So out of the 3 flavors, because these are typically like 3 like ice cream flavors that people usually like, but like usually I'm more like thinking about desserts, but you can think of pretty much anything. Vanilla pickles. Oh. Oh.
But wouldn't vanilla pickles just imply they're regular pickles?
Oh. Is that a cucumber?
Yeah. Just without the vinegar.
No, vanilla flavored pickles, that's much worse.
Sorry about that. I don't butter my arm.
Because I don't know for me when it comes to... And Marlon, I saw that. Look at you. Go with your points. Storming back.
If you gamble all twice more, you will be 5th. Just saying. That's something to consider.
Let's go! What place does that put you, though, now?
I will say, Chroma, I'm a professional gambler, alright? What I would do here, the next one's gonna be a loss, alright? So you may want to get rid of that 520. Then it's gonna hit you with another loss, and then that's when you're golden right there, you know? That's why. Okay. There's the first loss. I feel like it's trying to trick us and go for a second loss here, but... What's your choice?
This is a very interesting set of circumstances.
I will say, I have seen in the past that people will take my wins, so other people gambling can mess you up.
It's like you sit at a slot machine all day, and you just lose. You walk away, and someone pulls it and gets like the jackpot.
Exactly.
Oh. It was so close.
Oh,
Marlon will be back a week from now to try again.
Oh, yikes. I'm not going anymore. I think I'm just barely in first place, so
you should just donate all of them to me, and then I'll gamble all, and then I'll give you your money back.
See, that's the thing though, then you'd like be very close to me, and that's like heavy competition. I want like... Come on, you know I want to do it. But like, Reese just won.
Just give it to me. Just give me the points.
Give him the points, monster.
Tony, you're
That's not
encouraging
me.
this?
Am I encouraging it for Marlon to get points? Sure.
It won't let me gamble.
It's because you're doing the wrong command. It's supposed to be give points at Candor.
It won't let me.
See, this is why you should give me the points, because it'll let me. Give me the points, monster.
Thank you. I see. The next one's a lose, Chroma. I don't know if I want to give. Cause like, I would do it.
Marlon once won like 8 gambles in a row.
That's like, that's hard.
I got like 200,000 just from gambling, and then Tony told me to do it again, and then I did.
And he lost. I felt so bad.
I've done the same thing too. I lost 210.
That's
all
a
at
goal
once,
in.
too.
All right, Gozo in loses them all. I'm so sorry.
The amount of times, I don't know. I've gambled a good bit.
Yeah.
If everyone who gambled had all their points ever, like Kyle and Derek would have so many points too.
See,
Marlon would probably be first though, like all time.
give me the points. No, you want some monster.
I want to gamble all myself is what I want to do. I'm tempted to too. It's already typed in. It's just a matter of
Push
what
enter.
I do.
5, 4,
Whoa,
Three,
what's the countdown for?
2.
No.
You gotta press enter.
Listen,
Push enter.
I know how depressed I
one.
get every time I lose, because it's like I always have that feeling I'm never gonna get back up to first, but then I
Well,
always
it's
get back
because
up to first.
you owe the
Dude.
IRS like 5 houses, okay? This is why you
Okay,
get sad.
listen. Don't double that.
Monster has changed his name like 800 times. I don't know if it's possible to owe the IRS that many identities.
Gamble all or give me your points and I'll gamble for you.
That's the thing. Okay.
Hey man, just saying. I trusted you with my points. Plenty of time.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, I also trusted you with all my points, and I was like, okay, you're gonna gamble all here, give me a little interest, and you did it. And I'm like, okay, you can give me some of the
so
points
I
now.
literally
And then you gambled all
keep my
again.
word.
You gambled
I
all
keep my
again.
word. You've
and
literally
lost it all.
just proven that
No,
I
no,
am
no. I'm pretty
responsible.
sure one time too, you gave them all to Derek or someone too.
You're the one who didn't want. You and Patty are the ones who were like doing all this weird underhanded stuff. I
Grandma,
was the one who always kept my word.
no.
You mean no?
I've gotten screwed over in the past. Grandma.
You're the one who was screwing people over. The heck is this BS?
I also want some points. I
will
normally don't. I don't
never
get
give
point. I don't
Monster
actually
a
accrue
single
points.
point again.
Oh, whoa! Take that back, Chroma. All right, listen.
Our friend,
I bet-
our friendo Snow
No
actually
points for
gifted
you.
me some points the other day, so I think I have like 15.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Now you have 6,015. Congrats.
Gamble, Tony. You didn't want to.
Oh, thanks, Tony.
Go get it. Go get it, Tiger.
Am I gambling now?
Get it, Tiger.
Okay.
Get it, Tiger. Look at you go. What you do from here on out is up to you. You know. Oh,
Gave you your points back with interest.
thank you. Look at you. Look, Tony's a great loan shark. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna hold on to some of these for you for later. I'll be your bank.
What is this luck? When can I get this? What is this? This is moderator, what is it called?
I'm the
It's
International
rigged is
Bank
what
of
it
Tony.
is.
You can store your points with me, but I don't remember how many there are.
You have 20,015. Tony, if you gamble all twice here, you'll have third.
Monster is literally the worst loan shark ever.
The worst what?
The worst loan shark.
Did that not work? Did I do that wrong? Oh, I did it
It's-
backwards. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
there you go.
sweet.
International Bank of Tony. The International Bank of Tony!
Like, what are you saying? You misunderstood. That the medicine is not for his dying father.
See, it's actually just a this is actually a genius idea if you think about it.
You know what I mean?
If you keep storing them with me, you can't lose them all, but you do keep getting points back.
was bound to happen.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm done gambling for now.
Do you want me to hold on to these?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want them in your account?
You hold them.
Okay. Just remind me how many fucking points you gave me, because I won't remember.
22,000.
Everything except for
30.
15.
Oh, right.
22,015.
Well, actually, no, the first 6,000 I gave you as a loan.
So everything
it was
except
all but
for
6,015
6,015.
about it.
Yeah.
Or maybe 6,000, no, probably 6,030 maybe? Or 6,015.
It was
6,015. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because Snow gave me 15 the other day. Literally yesterday. Oh, but across the board, when it comes to foods, do you prefer the flavor of chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry?
It depends.
Okay.
'Cause
So the way I'm thinking that we can break this down is
Okay.
like we name a few foods, like out of ice cream. What do you prefer? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
So
And then like you can kind of like tally it up. You know what I mean? And then be like, well, it
Uh-huh.
looks like that when it comes to most things here, I might
Yeah.
prefer this.
see, the thing is though with that too is, are we talking like soft serve? Are we talking like the bucket ice cream?
We are
'Cause-
talking like so the flavors. If you have different answers for all those, you tally them up.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if you like chocolate soft serve, but like when it's like the harder ice cream, you like vanilla. That's a point in each category. And then strawberries is sitting over here like, oh shit, someone pick me, please.
So in like, okay, in when it's the harder ice cream, it's chocolate. When it's soft serve or like in a milkshake, it's strawberry.
Oh,
Cheesecake, I equally like chocolate and strawberry.
okay.
I do not like chocolate covered strawberries though.
That's so weird. Not weird, but like interesting that like you like those flavors, but together it's like
It's because chocolate covered strawberries, they have like a tart kind of flavor to them.
Mhm.
It's like the sharp sourish kind of stuff, and I'm not a fan of like sour.
okay.
What other desserts are there?
Cake.
Cake?
Yeah. What kind of like if you could pick an icing on a cake? Vanilla icing, chocolate icing, strawberry icing.
Never had chocolate or
So-
strawberry icing.
Chocolate icing
It's
is
good.
common, and strawberry, like yeah, I've had them both.
So usually what it is we'll get of like a tres leches kind of cake that has strawberries in it, but it could have chocolate icing, so it'll have all three flavors.
Interesting.
Do you have a favorite part of it though? Because sometimes like people will be like, "Oh, this bit is."
I would say the vanilla part is the best part
Okay.
because it can get a little too sweet sometimes. So I guess there's 1 point for vanilla there.
Vanilla on the board. Let's go. Pikachu.
Well, okay. And also in like a sundae kind of thing, or like if it's just an ice cream cone that you get from like like the boardwalk or something like that, vanilla is pretty solid choice.
Mm.
I'm leaning towards strawberry being the overall, like, if I had to choose one of them, I would like majority pick strawberry, followed by chocolate then vanilla. But they're all
Yeah.
good.
I like if I get a sundae, it's vanilla ice cream, but I always have the chocolate syrup on top. It's like I can, you know what I mean? Oh. Now, do we count? What about like strawberry and chocolate milk? Are we counting those?
Yeah,
Or
go
is,
ahead. Yeah, because it's across the board. So
Across the
literally any way you could have those flavors, you can count. So if you come up with some like meal that you have this on and be like, this is great. Like, you can count that too.
Alright, I'm really bad at keeping my tallies, so
We'll
I
try
might
and pay
need a
attention.
hand.
Yeah.
Alright. So, when it comes to ice cream, so if it's soft serve, I'm gonna have to go with chocolate. If it's out of like a bucket or you know, the stuff that comes in from the store, I'm gonna have to go with vanilla.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm
I
saying?
it's getting pretty even here so far.
Yeah, it's like
I
so
will
far you're
say-
pretty even across the board.
I will say I love strawberry milk hands down. So I'm gonna have to go with strawberry there. So it's even across the board right now. I'm gonna have to go with, when it comes to like actual like kind of candy snacks. The candy, I don't really eat much candy, but the candy I'll find myself eating a lot is Reese's Cups.
It's got
And-
chocolate in it.
True, but I like the white chocolate version better.
Okay. White chocolate, though. So this is something that, like, comes up. White chocolate and vanilla are different.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, okay,
So-
well, another point for chocolate then.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take that, okay.
Like,
Um,
we agree with that across the board, right? That, like,
Yeah.
different
I agree
things.
with that.
It's called
like-
white chocolate.
That's what
Yeah.
I've had this discussion before, and I'm like, no, white chocolate and vanilla are different. They're made differently, right? So like they.
I'm not even gonna lie, I completely zoned out there and I was just focused on chocolate.
You're like chocolate.
I was just thinking white chocolate or...
Chocolate.
I will say my favorite type of cake is it's like the typical basically cake, which is vanilla.
Vanilla cake.
Mostly made out of vanilla, yeah. So, dude, it's 1-1 for, it's 2-2 for chocolate and vanilla right now, and I don't know what can be the tiebreaker, to be honest. I'm kind of out of ideas.
So you got cake, you got ice cream that you've hit on. If you were to, do you eat like fruit, like for example a chocolate covered strawberry? Because I've also seen like a vanilla covered strawberry where it's like the same, like you make it a very similar way and you like dip a thing. Like, would you have a preference?
I will say I have had the chocolate covered strawberries, but I never had the vanilla ones.
Mm.
Oh, you know, it's actually good that reminded me of the chocolate or strawberry covered pretzels.
Oh, those are another one. They also you can get like a vanilla covered one too. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie to you, vanilla 100%. I love the vanilla chocolate pretzels over chocolate, in my opinion. Well, I said vanilla chocolate. Oh my
I
God,
knew
so
you meant
stupid.
vanilla covered.
Yeah,
I
meant vanilla covered.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I meant vanilla covered. I'm hurting myself over here, dude. I don't even know what the score is anymore. I think it's
majority
3-2.
of your answers have been like
vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd say vanilla's the winner in my case.
I think you've given more vanilla. Mine would definitely be toss up between chocolate and vanilla ahead of time before like because they don't. I never find dairy free like strawberry ice cream or anything. The closest like thing like actually it's to something we said before, like mochi. Like there was like mochi is like a little like pastry thing with ice cream inside, or like an ice cream type thing. And it was a gluten-free dairy one, and they did have a strawberry one, and that was so good. Oh, that was delicious. Oh man, I've been trying to find those again, but they also had vanilla and chocolate ones, but that one strawberry preferred. So I'll give a point to strawberry there at least. Strawberry gets a point. I'm bored, strawberry. Let's fucking go.
Woo!
But I actually, for like cakes, cupcakes, I like chocolate and vanilla. Like I often love like a nice chocolate cake with vanilla icing, or like, you know, some mix like that. I think chocolate cake vanilla icing is great. My granny though makes the best chocolate icing. So I always ask for anything with chocolate icing on it from her.
I will.
She
I
home
have a
makes
weird
it.
fact.
So good.
If you guys like to hear it.
Yeah.
If you put well, I mean it's different. But vanilla extract, right?
Yeah.
There are companies that put it in milk, right? And if enough is put into the milk, it actually makes milk an alcoholic beverage.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I thought the same thing. So
Can I have some milk? They're drunk. Why are they drunk?
I thought you said extra vanilla.
Oh, man. Oh, so this is a question from Marlon, I guess. I know you went with strawberry, right? As, like, your overall winner.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate milk or strawberry milk?
Cold strawberry milk, hot chocolate milk, because, hot chocolate.
Okay. I always,
okay.
I've always, like, considered, like, chocolate milk and hot chocolate to be, like, two different entities.
Depends how you make it.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie to
that's
you, I
fair.
always make my hot chocolate with water. I've never been a milk person.
Because you
So-
can,
Some people
like,
find it weird, some
yeah.
others find it normal.
I do a mix where, like, I put, like, water and it's, like, a splash of, like, almond milk in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess it does depend how you make it, because if you make it as just warm chocolate milk, I guess it is just chocolate milk, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, I was picturing, because, like, a lot of times my family, we would buy packets of, like,
Yeah.
and you'd mix it together, and they would use water to,
Yeah, that's what I do.
yeah.
Because it's also like you boil, like one way to make it is like boiling the milk and then putting the chocolate
Yes.
in there.
Yeah.
And then another way you could do it is if you don't have like the chocolate bar or anything like that, you put like Nesquik.
Yes.
So
That makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't use the strawberry Nesquik to make that.
I
That
love.
would be interesting, though.
it is interesting.
I'll be back.
We'll miss you. Okay, I was curious, like, because I'm like, alright, I don't think we touched on that, like, direction was,
You
but,
said
like-
direction.
direction?
Okay, is that the word you used?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said,
Anyway, continue.
instead of direction, I said direction, because I do that sometimes.
No, you said direction.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to clarify. That's
Yeah, like, I
Alright,
emphasize,
continue.
like, that, yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
but, yeah, so for me, though, there aren't, like, a lot of dairy-free strawberry products. So I feel like
Yeah.
strawberry gets the short end of the stick here. So, like, milk, my favorite is a dark chocolate almond milk. Man, that's good.
Ooh.
It's so
Sounds
good. Like,
Back.
people in my family drink it who don't have a dairy allergy. Just because it tastes good. It's like... I don't know how to describe this, but, like, without, like, making it sound bad. But, like, have you had almond milk before?
Yes.
So almond milk almost is a little thicker than normal milk.
True.
So the same property is for, it's basically like a little bit of a thicker chocolate milk when you do the dark chocolate almond milk. So like to me, like when I think of like the dark chocolate versus milk chocolate and stuff, dark chocolate to me was always like thicker. So like it always like made sense to me that like it was thicker. Cause I drank that before I had my dairy allergy. My grandma would get it sometimes, and it was delicious.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was you guys, Marlon mentioned it, so I mean I sent you guys both the photo on Discord, but I always have this on deck in my fridge. All right, the Nesquik strawberry liquid to make strawberry milk. I have it on deck. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. You know, it's a must. Okay, for me it's a
Yeah.
must.
Yeah, I see it. You also sent me a picture of Nesquik strawberry syrup. Let's go.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight, Nesquik Bunny or the Lucky Charms? But no, sorry, the Tricks Bunny.
Dude, I feel like that Nesquik bunny has been down some dark alleyways, alright?
The
I feel
Tricks
like they've
one
been
just
around the
tries
block.
stealing from kids and always loses, right? So
Yeah.
you can't beat up a child. Can the Nesquik Bunny beat up a child? Do you think?
That's
like
how
they
it's
have.
gone. You just never hear about it. He's just
What do you think
he's
the
an
Nesquik
expert.
bunny got his clothes? You know?
Oh, he took it from a
Exactly.
child. I actually kind of want to create like a mascot like fighting bracket now.
Oh no.
Like what
See,
mascot
Tony,
would win?
You know the one that's gonna be on the top is gonna it's gonna be the Honeycombs mascot.
He's a bee. He's
No.
a big bee. Isn't Honeycomb's a bee?
No, that's
Am I thinking of
Cheerios.
something else? Oh no,
Cheerios
is the
is
honeycomb like the freakish thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And they
jeez,
multiply.
that thing. Oh, dude, yeah. That
Yeah,
thing,
that guy's kind of. Yeah, no, he's
And they
crazy
multiply
looking.
whenever kids are hungry.
Yeah. Do you know who else I think would go very far just because, like, the gays? The Burger King. Like, he
Yeah.
has seen some shit, and he's willing to do anything.
Oh, that
I
just
feel
made
like-
me think of you guys the Ronald McDonald his videos on YouTube where the guy like looks like Ronald McDonald and he does some crazy stuff.
I don't think I've seen that, but it makes sense.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Tony the Tiger would go far too.
Yeah.
Dude is literally an athlete. Well.
Oh, the guy that's like on the Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes are more than good. They're great.
That's yeah. That's Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, he'll mess some people up.
But also Captain Crunch, he's got like a war. He's got war background, you know.
Yeah, he's got his own ship,
He's
you
lived
know?
this life.
That's true.
It's like the ultimate showdown. You got Tony the Tiger running up on him and like he's just on his boat and he's like, alright, you're on my broadside, buddy.
I feel like Captain Crunch would probably find a way to use the Honeycombs mascot against everyone else. You know, he's just the brains. I don't know.
I'm trying to like look up like who like like a big list of like mascots, like grab names. You know who would put up like a lot of damage? The polar bear from the Coca-Cola commercials.
Yeah. Just straight up polar bear.
He's a polar bear, dude, right?
Yeah.
He's a bear. That's a whole ass bear. The Kool-Aid Man would be interesting. I don't think he'd last very long because he is made of glass, right?
Say that again?
The Kool-Aid Man?
No.
He wouldn't last
okay,
very
well,
long because he's
his
made of glass,
is-
right?
Okay, okay.
His glass is
Yeah,
strong though,
he's
he
ma-
went through a door. You
Yep.
know?
He does go through
on the
walls.
regular.
He goes through walls, he goes through
Maybe.
doors. What kind of glass can do that, you know? That's like that's some crazy glass.
It's true.
Maybe it's not even glass, maybe it's just like pixie glass or something.
Ooh, interesting. Let's see. Oh, you know who would be fun? Did you guys ever see like the Applejack
Uh-oh.
commercials growing up?
Yeah, actually I have.
So the there was like Cinnamon. I like Cinnamon. He was cool.
Oh yeah, I like the apple.
The Bad Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty rad too.
Dude, I forgot about those until you just mentioned it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm looking at like a
Jeez.
list of mascots.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the Fruit Loop mascot.
The toucan. That's
It's a
Fruit Loops,
bird,
right?
right?
The toucan?
I mean, dude, like,
He's flying around the battlefield, I guess.
I mean, he could fly around. He could like dive
Peck you
bomb
kinda hard,
someone
yeah.
with that peck, you know, that beck, that peak. Oh, jeez, what do you call it?
A peck? Like
A beak, a
A
beak.
beak. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. He could like nose dive someone, you know, like a full-on dive bomber. I feel like, you know,
Yeah.
I feel like that could beat the Golden Man.
Yeah. Oh, I had someone in my mind that, like... Oh, do you know who would just be to destroy worlds and is unfair to maybe even consider in this competition?
Who?
The green giant, like, from the vegetables. He's a giant. He's literally, like, the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk, pretty much. But friendly. But, like, try to beat him up. You know?
Yeah, true. Because like in like
He's a
the
unit.
photos and whatnot, isn't he like way bigger than all the hills and stuff?
He's a giant, yes. Like,
Yeah, that
he
dude's
is
a unit.
an absolute unit.
Yeah, I think he takes the cake. In all honesty, who can beat him?
It's really hard to
Because like he
come
could
up with a mascot
destroy
better.
Captain Crunch's ship easily. Probably, I think.
He's basically a kraken in the water.
The only like, I'm thinking like maybe Tony Tiger might have a slight possibility if he can like climb up his leg or something and like hang on with a
mhm.
death grip and like find a way to like, I don't know, maybe like get up there and maybe, I don't know,
Yeah.
blind him or something. But it's hard. I feel like he takes the cake though.
Yeah,
You know?
Green Giant's kind of hard to beat. Derek with the third. Thank you, Derek, for the third. Marlon and Monster did not take third. So, you should just know that they respected the hierarchy, you know?
Yeah, Derek, you know, I was sorry about yesterday, what happened with all the gambling and whatnot, and, you know, I was like, I can't hurt Derek anymore,
Mm.
you know. Couldn't bring myself to do it. That's why I'm 7th. Come us first.
Oh, man. Mascots fighting was pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how we go from, like, talking about chocolate and vanilla, and then, bam, mascots beating each other up.
It's my fault because we were talking about the Nesquik bunny, and I was like,
Yeah.
what if the Nesquik bunny and the Trix bunny fought? Hey Derek, who's your money on, Trix bunny or Nesquik bunny? We came up with a consensus, but I want to see if you're with us. Oh, I wonder. I'm sure they are the same. Like, what do you mean? Like in a fight, which mascot?
The
would win?
mascots, yeah. You got the Trix bunny who steals from like children, and then you got the Nesquik bunny.
I hope those are both brands in Canada. I didn't think about that before I asked the question. Probably. I don't know. Google's, yeah.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
have to Google
Derek.
that real quick.
Yeah. I forget. Sometimes I do forget that, like, there are certain brands that are here.
Yeah, Nesquik
and not
is
there.
actually a Swiss company.
It's Nesquik in Canada. Okay, Nesquik is in Canada.
Wait, it is?
Yes, it is.
For me, it said.
and Trix.
Oh, that's. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Let me. I'm also googling to try to help Derek. So, kind of, Trix, like, originally came to Canada in 1994, but was discontinued as a permanent item in 2005, but became available to fans for a limited time up into 2016. So it might not... I'm not sure... it might be back, actually. 2019... It looks like it might have came back full time, so it might be there. But so we also the Nesquik bunny anyway. The Nesquik bunny, like Monster had said, it's probably seen some things. Marlon, I think, made a really good point of where he got the clothes from. Like, I've seen old-ass commercials like, tricks are for kids, but don't know enough about the rabbit.
Yeah, I think it was Tony that brought up the point that the Trix bunny tries to steal from kids, but always loses.
Yeah. And,
so if he can't beat kids, you know, what are his odds against another bunny?
I don't think he's going to be another bunny, especially one that has totally beaten a kid up for those clothes.
For real.
So, Nesquik bunny, I think, takes the cake. Grim! What's going on, friendo? Thank you for the raid. Let's shout you out. Derek, could you actually shout out Grim, please? Clue! Hello, friendo! If no one... I can. Oh, thank you, Derek. You're playing Deep Rock Galactic. I've been meaning to play it. How is Deep Rock Galactic? Because I have a lot of friendos who play it as well, and they all really like it, so I need to play it soon. Clue, how are you though, friendo? Hope you're doing well. And Grim, thank you again for the raid, friendo. I immensely appreciate it. Wow, what a day. We got raided by Reese and Grim so far. Let's go. Good, just playing Minecraft? Ooh, you doing anything in particular in Minecraft? Kind of bored. I get like that in games. Like, we were, Pie Monster and I played Rust yesterday. And, like, we did, like, a lot in Rust, so we got, like, a lot done. Like, each respectively. But then, like, you do, like, hit a point where it's like, well, kind of got everything I need now. I don't know what else to do, you know? And I think Minecraft could be very similar to that. Where it's just sort of like, alright, you do this, you get all these, like, game goals, basically, and now you have the material you need pretty much to do anything. You kill a dragon. It's like, well, I just killed a dragon with... And I started off starving to death. So, there's that, you know? It's interesting. But what's something we could suggest a Clue to maybe make in Minecraft? Oh, it's because you're lonely? Oh, I gotcha. Void! Hello, Void! How are you, friendo? Oh, so opening the question of the week up to the friendos. Out of, and this is across flavors across the board in any dessert, anything like that, do you prefer the flavor of vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry? And this question is for everyone in chat. It's from Derek, of course, Clue, Void, Grim, Reese if you're still here, myself, Monster, and Marlon have all also answered. Monster, you ended up being vanilla, correct?
That is correct.
No, did you go? Yeah, okay. You went vanilla. Marlon went strawberry. And I'm pretty sure I've gone chocolate. I kind of stopped talking about mine when I got distracted, but I think chocolate was probably the one that wins for me. But for me, it's dairy-free stuff, so it's a little different. Void said strawberry. Oh, and Clue said strawberry as well. Interessante. You know what adds depth to strawberries? Chocolate. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. So, Derek, do you prefer chocolate? Out of the three? And Grim said Deep Rock with Natural Selector 13. Good friendo, though, was tougher than normal today. Gave one person I'm not going to name to protect individual press instruction button early, and both me and for Natural were overwhelmed by giant spiders. Otherwise, it was usually good. Oh, gotcha. Mint chocolate is best, though, is for ice cream? Or... And Snow! Hello, Snow! Yeah, probably, I guess. Yes, ice cream. Marlon and Monster.
Yes.
Ice cream flavor. Ultimate ice cream flavor. What's your favorite?
A couple years ago, I probably would have said chocolate, but nowadays I'd probably go with vanilla.
Okay. Like, out of any ice cream flavor?
Yeah, like
Okay.
vanilla bean is my favorite.
Oh, okay. Alright. And Voice said yes, ice cream. Mint chocolate chip, 10 out of 10 from Snow. Grim says white chocolate with raspberry ice cream. Of all ice cream ever, any flavor of ice cream. Marlon, what about you?
Kind of like the same thing earlier. If it's soft serve, then strawberry 100% of the time.
Okay.
If it's like the harder kind of ice cream, then mint chocolate chip.
Ooh, mint chocolate chip. That's you're agreeing with Void and Snow then.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people don't like mint. I think mint's a fun flavor. Mint and chocolate go really, really well together.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's good on occasions, in my opinion. Like a late night, like okay, you're just trying to like. I don't know. I always do it. If there's mint chocolate chip ice cream and I'm watching a movie, I feel like that goes great together.
And Snow said mint chocolate chip with a brownie. Oh, that probably sounds delicious. Soft serve, I don't know. Voice said sadly. You think of vanilla? So when I would go soft serve, I used to get like a twist, and it would be the chocolate and vanilla mixed together. That was the best. I love that. I don't know if that's like what they do that at like every soft serve place, but like around here they would always do like twists, so you can get like a twist. It was awesome. Out of all flavors, vanilla bean is very good, but right now you're craving strawberry. Ooh. Melon ice cream's your favorite. I want to look up melon ice cream. I definitely have not had
So the
melon
question
ice
is,
cream
what's a-
before.
What's
Hi,
a
Ryan.
black and white? Because the one time I went in Florida and ordered that, I got such a dirty look.
Did they not? Oh.
No, they don't know what it is. Apparently,
Oh.
it's only from where we're from.
Is that really us thing?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
Well-
I went with my dad. We were down in South Beach, Florida. And I go up to the place. I'm like, oh, can I get a black and white? And she just looked at me. I'm like, uh-oh, what did I do? And my dad had to go up. He's like, oh, it's just a vanilla milkshake with chocolate syrup. I'm sorry. I guess it's a Northeast thing.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I
Melon
know,
ice
right?
cream
Like-
sounds interesting, though. What is melon ice cream?
She didn't
Melon
know.
ice
She
cream.
just gave me a vanilla milkshake with chocolate
Oh, that
syrup.
looks good. She just
She
looked
had
at
no
you.
idea.
It's like, what are you saying?
Well, I guess it was just more of the connotation of a black and white. I guess so. But it's a damn good milkshake.
So
I'm sorry for interrupting.
no, you came in like you answered the question I had anyway. I didn't know. So recently, because I have a dairy allergy, I've had a vanilla peanut butter swirl ice cream, dairy free, and it's fucking awesome. It's so good.
Oh, dairy free. Even better.
Yeah, that's my current favorite. I would say right now. Out of like hard ice cream. Melon ice cream and red bean ice cream. Oh, okay, I've heard of red bean ice cream.
I've had red bean. It's very good.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not gonna lie. I just thought of an ice cream that I think I would actually think is my favorite, but I just don't have it as much. But sherbet ice cream.
That's just sherbet.
So
I
sure.
mean, that's ice cream lying down a sherbet.
Yeah, but it's ice cream. Alright, it's.
I know many Italians who are angry at you right now.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. Alright, I'm American.
It's true.
I gotta be wrong without any repercussions.
No, no
It's
issues
hard
whatsoever.
on all-time
In fact,
fave, but I
I'm right.
choose
Thank you very
with.
much.
Grim would choose eggnog. Ooh, I actually
Nicole heard what I said about monsters, and she just opened up the door from the other room, and just gave me such like a death stare.
Oh,
someone
really?
coughed. Everyone, if you coughed, have a hydrate. Snow redeemed to hydrate.
What else would you be?
No, not that.
Water.
Hello, water.
Hello, water. Sherbet is an ice cream, doesn't have dairy. Wait, dairy allergy, like lactose intolerant? Sort of, but like I also can like break out in hives and stuff from when I have it.
I mean, hey, technically, I just looked it up, right? 1 to 2% dairy, okay? So, alright, I'm just gonna fall back, alright? I'm gonna retreat.
Oh. On a milkshake cookie dough, pistachio eggnog? That sounds great. Void said, I have a very healthy obsession with cheese. 100%. An eggnog milkshake sounds delicious. I actually like eggnog. Again, I get a dairy-free eggnog. But I
I
really
don't
do
know
like
about
it.
this one.
You're saying it, Chief.
So, you could put alcohol in it.
All right, you know what? On that note, I'll take that L and get that W.
Yeah. Let's see.
All of a sudden, it's worth it.
Eggnog. We do love eggnog here. Hydrate or dihydrate. I like that. Man, that's gonna... I have to think... I'm gonna write that down. Hydrate or
Nicole-
dihydrate. I need to write that down.
When I had a bad night and I had to go into the office the next day, Nicole had kindly packed me a lunch, and she got one of my water bottles, like my reusable water bottle, and she wrote a note on it and said, "Hydrate or dihydrate." Well, Nicole, I'm like, this is great. I'm saving this.
I'm writing this. Write that down. Write that down. Or...
Did you have the bucket emote yet? Or you did?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
it's made.
I just saw it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm officially in the buckets.
bucket.
The stream group and the low fly group. I'm technically in it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you
Done
look
any
at the
low
bottom,
flying since?
I believe once. But to catch up real fast, I've never heard someone say dairy allergy, but that makes sense. Yeah, listen to me. Void is straight up obsessed with eating cheese. Eggnog cannot survive in my house unless it has alcohol. True. I just like variety. New cheese every week. You're obsessed. No, I'm not. Bucket. You ate a tub of nacho cheese. Oh shit! Cheese is cheese.
How are
You know-
still alive?
What do you mean
Just
about
asking
the
for a friend. Like that
about
would-
eating the
The bucket might induce cardiac arrest.
a tub of nacho cheese? How big is a tub?
Jesus.
Not like
No,
not like a.
Oh,
nacho cheese really
jeez.
isn't cheese. It's cheese wanting to be cheese. It's still good, but it's
Makes it all the more unhealthier.
exactly. It's like
If-
American cheese trying to say it's like cheddar. It's not.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's just
if-
not
if we all
worth it.
know it's not.
If
We'll
Void
still eat it,
loves
but it's
cheese,
not.
We know it's not gonna melt.
you know that's what's,
we know it's not gonna melt.
it's good to have. I say it's good to
Cheese
have
product.
things you love. You know.
Listen, all right. What I do high at like 3 a.m. is no one's concern.
It
Thank
is a
you very
cheese
much.
product. That's fair. Might.
It's all of our concern now.
Oh, no. Brought to you by Taco Bell runs.
Such a weak product. Who hasn't eaten that of a tub of nacho goodness? You know. I think Ryan, you just need to eat a tub of nacho cheese.
I'm already fat as it is. Are you trying to fucking kill me?
Apparently you're
might
missing out.
That might fucking kill me.
That's the final now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so Void, what you could tell them. I am a void, and what fills a void? Cheese.
Yep.
Just saying, the void is filled with cheese. You may call me cheese.
I feel like if anyone else ate a tub of nacho cheese, they would we wouldn't hear from them in a while.
Is that just not diabetes in a bucket?
Our grandparents used to own a grocery store, and they had nachos. They would buy cheese in like the gallons. One time, she took a spoon to a tub and sat there and ate it as a kid. I love that for you.
I think you just stated dominance on people.
Yeah, I think you are the winner.
Just established dominance on
Void's
every other
nickname in your
here.
house is Cheese. This is why your sister calls you. Aww. And Grim said, I know. I would do it too.
I'd say it's just a bucket of heart failure in that point.
Yeah.
Newt. I saw some curse video with Newts the other day, and I can't remember what it was. I think I blocked
Nicole
it out.
loves, whenever she sees it, she always sends it to me. It's Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. It's Newt dead.
That actually might be what I saw.
Yeah,
That
it's
actually, I
great.
think, is exactly it.
She loves sending that, and I love the Gorillaz. Like they're my favorite
Yeah.
band. And
The bucket.
Bucket.
So, for anyone who wonders, Tony, why do you have a bucket? There is a group in a game called Star Citizen who specialize in a type of flying in the game. Star Citizen is like space GTA, kind of.
It's a bit more involved than GTA, but it's a good.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a good description.
And they like fly low, and it's cool, and it's hard to do, and you blow up a lot. And if you are a member of the buckets, you can make a bucket emote, and you join the group. So I'm actually like part of like the stream group for it, and yeah, that's why I have a bucket emote. If anyone's ever curious, all penguins in our house is called Newt. Well, that's the scientific term for penguin.
Wait, are you the Mr. Popper's Penguin?
Mr. Popper's Penguins, is that
I love that book. It was great.
Oh,
Never
and
saw
the
the movie.
Wiggly. Points. Oh, so is Tana. I love that emote. The emote that Snow used, it's like Popcat right there, but it's like the little person. It's great. Oh my goodness. It is interesting to see, like, though, for our question of the week, we do have a wide... Oh, Ryan, I don't know if we would have got your answer. Out across the board, out of the flavors of chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, which is your favorite?
If you had asked me like maybe 5 years ago, I would say chocolate. But of recent date, it's been more vanilla-based products for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I do love a good chocolate something, but if I was to go, say, to a pastry shop, I'd get something light and vanilla based because it's a lot easier on my stomach and it tastes better and I can enjoy it. 'Cause chocolate normally is melting in my face. And I at the time I had to shave my beard, Tony. I'll tell you about that later.
Oh.
I had a very large beard for those or whatever. I still have a beard. It's just much smaller because I may or may not have accidentally killed my beard by forgetting that there was bleach in a pool and not shampooing it, or not bleach, chlorine. So that was smart. But chocolate and beards don't really mix well.
I
So
really
yeah,
hope it was
vanilla
a
across the
chocolate
board.
base. I hope it was a chocolate base accident that led to you shaving your beard.
It's just stuck. Wait, I could have just become sticky beard again.
Yeah, you could have
With
just
that.
continued adding to it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the person with that emote is called Shoto. Spelled SHXTOU. And Void is calling Snow a boomer for not knowing what a word means. I had to Google it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know what it meant. Now I do. It makes sense. I don't... So, I haven't really dived into that world very often. Like the kin world. More like people identify as like certain types of kin. Like, for example, this is the story I tell when it comes to like this topic. Ryan and I knew someone. Ryan, I'll tell you who it is. I'll stream if you want.
I
friendo.
I kind of checked out. I don't even know.
Okay, this is a friendo that we met through Mark. And they had a girlfriend who identified as something called catkin.
Oh god.
And what they described it to me is that they... I'm trying to put this in the nicest ways possible.
Oh boy.
Is that they identified and, like, believed that they were, like, truly a cat.
Wait. Was this someone's really close to him?
It's gonna... I'll just...
Yeah, please, I need to know now. That you can't just say that.
I'm just gonna text you the name.
Yeah, please. Because
I don't know if you knew them.
No,
though,
I
at
don't.
this
I have
time.
no idea who you're talking about. I know no one who said this because I suspect it's one of the college buddies.
Yes.
And obviously, like, yeah, I was in college too, but I went to.
But it was with us.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh boy. Uh oh.
Did you get it?
No, not yet.
I texted you it. So.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You shitting me?
Nope. So for anyone who, yeah, no, that's why I was like, it's not. I was gonna give a hint. It's not someone we don't talk to anymore.
I was
but
gonna say, watch it be someone like you actually like still know and talk.
yeah, we do. Yeah. So, Snow, to try to catch you up, we were telling a story about someone I know. So because of Void called you a boomer for not knowing what kinny means, I had to Google what kinny meant. I assumed it had something to do with, like, kins. And my understanding of what kins are is so much still from, like, a boomer perspective. I was explaining that we had someone who dated... We knew someone who dated someone who identified as a catkin. And they explained it to me is that they basically just believed that they were a cat. Or they were a cat.
Isn't there someone we went to high school with who also did that?
Maybe.
I mean, we went to a school with a bunch of, for, I guess, a little insensitive, but weirdos. But I'm not generalizing. All of us were. That's not just one.
I mean, like, we were weird too, but, like,
Oh,
everyone's just weird in their own ways, you know?
Our group was really weird because we were kind of the amalgamation of all of the weird groups. We were the weird kids of the weird groups that were then our own group.
In high school, I floated, and, like, I think Brian could probably attest to that. And what I mean by that is that, like, I was friends with probably every friend group at one point.
Yeah, you did have connections everywhere.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know. People just continued to talk to me, even if I was, like, quiet in the class.
I think your specific sending district pretty much was involved in every one of those groups.
Yeah, so I think
your
that's...
sending district was so small, you knew everyone.
Yeah, so we knew
it
literally everyone.
Happened that way, you know?
Yeah. So for example, I'm not gonna name names, but a big person who we called Big, insert name there, I was friends with them, and they were friends with other people, and then we hung out in a very big group once, and this kid I grew up with ended up in the same group, and we hung out, and they yelled out my name, and like, that voice sounds so familiar, but doesn't seem like it should be here, and then I look and it's them. Such a weird time. So yes, no, that's my, like, that's the only interaction I've ever really had with someone who identified it along those lines, and like, so I still don't have like a real great understanding of like kins. So if someone knows about them, feel free to tell me, because I'm all ears.
I mean,
But,
like, I've known no one personally, but going to anime conventions does kind of introduce you to that. I just didn't name it kin. I just named it other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say this is like actually the very first time I'm ever hearing of this. So I feel like since I'm younger, a lot younger, I feel like this is something that I should, especially if people are getting called boomer. I feel like I should know, but I don't.
They get associated with furries a lot. So you're
Okay.
probably at
Okay.
least familiar with a furry.
Yeah.
So
I
our
mean,
friendo Void is saying it just means you relate to that character, like the personality or what they do.
I
Okay.
think what this one seems different though. Like, it's not a character, it's a whole genotype. You know? Unless it was like a specific character that they
I don't know if, like, for example, the person who I was referring to had, like,
a character in mind.
a character that they, you know, was like a cat that they
Replicated, yeah.
were, you know. And Void asks, what Harry Potter house are you in? I've taken the quiz a few times and have gotten 2 answers, about equally. Ryan, I wonder if we're the same 2.
I think we are.
I
considering
probably
our
are.
personalities.
Monster and Marlon, have you friendos ever taken any of the Harry Potter quizzes to figure out what house you're in?
No.
Okay.
No, and I refuse to.
Yeah, not you. You should. You shouldn't probably know. But I feel like you were just referring to a furry if they believe they were a cat. Yeah, I feel like the person probably was a furry but didn't want to call themselves a furry, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, Ryan. So Ryan and I think we're going to be the same.
Yeah.
I've taken the test and gotten Gryffindor and Hufflepuff.
Oh, okay. Well, we got one the same then. So the first
It's
time I
Hufflepuff,
ever,
right?
No, yeah, Hufflepuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely. The two of us definitely give off that vibe.
Yeah.
And you definitely give off the Gryffindor vibe too, if we're gonna like categorize it like that.
Yeah.
But I got the first time I did it was when the website first came out, like the Pottermore website, back when Rowling was an asshole.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, we
I got
didn't know that they were an asshole.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I got Ravenclaw the first time, and then the second time I got Hufflepuff.
Okay, you got, because I know our friend Mark is Ravenclaw. So that's
I
like,
see him as either Gryffindor or Slytherin.
I think he like said he got Ravenclaw, but
I mean, it also, given his smarts, I could definitely see him being in Ravenclaw.
I see. I still don't get what it means to be any of these. By the way, I just know what I
so
got.
Gryffindor is like courageous. They tend to be like leaders and outgoing people, or at least that's how it's described. It doesn't. Those are like the defining qualities, but not everyone shows them in that way.
Okay.
Ravenclaw tends to be analytical people, smart people, or thinkers in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be traditional thinking, like academic. For instance, one of the main characters in the series, Luna Lovegood, is very smart in her own right, but she's also smart enough to look outside of the box, in the sense that she's not limited to the restrictions of a certain like subject. She's able to look and access other data. That's what makes her a Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff are kind of the hardest to like show who they are. Yeah, and who they want to be. That's a good way of describing it, Floyd. Like, Hufflepuffs are like, they're good people for the most part. They're passionate about what they like. they're very easy to get along with. Like, for instance, they're accepting of every and most people. A lot of the notable Hufflepuffs tend to be extremely they'll make sacrifices for other people over themselves. Case in point, Cedric Diggory, as well as Newt Scamander, in their interests, things like that. Slytherin gets a negative rap to it. Volkswagen.
I love these.
Slytherins are both the same as Gryffindor and different. They're cunning. They're sneaky and somewhat conniving, but that's kind of what Salazar Slytherin was like. But they tend to be just as analytical as like Ravenclaw, but they use it in different ways. Not just for smarts, because those two are probably the smarter of the houses. But yeah, I mean, like, but a big part about like the Sorting Hat is that it'll make a decision itself based upon what it reads, but it also takes into account what you want to be and who you are. And if I recall correctly, you can switch houses, right? Like no, you can't. I can't remember. I thought someone had switched houses at one point, but I can't remember.
Is it a test or
No,
what
it's
was
not.
it?
Yeah, it's like you can take a quiz like online to
What's it called?
see what you
Yeah,
are.
yeah, you're right.
Pottermore?
Slytherin is tactical, while Ravenclaw is logic, and one could argue that that's the same thing, but that's what makes them different is how they approach their
Okay.
logic. I agree.
Just to catch up on friendos, Snow is a Slytherin, Void is a Hufflepuff, Grim is a Slytherin, Sleepy Clue is a Hufflepuff, I believe that means. Let's see, who else said? Reese is a Volkswagen.
Yeah. Well-built German machine, apparently.
He's, SureNet also sells the data it obtains. I love Furies. Clue also said, I also have never in my life seen or been interested in Harry Potter, so... I liked some of the movies, but like modern day, I have no interest in consuming any more of their products.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that my sister still wants to and is like into the Harry Potter universe, considering.
Can you
like,
send links? No. If you whisper it to a mod, like Ryan and Marlon are both mods, they can post it for you. So there's Marlon. If you would like to whisper it to them, they will post it. Either of them, you can pick. Take a 50-50. Welcome to today's Choose Your Mod. Do you choose Mada, or do you choose Mada? Find out.
Mada, we're Pokemon.
Will the other one take it personally? Find out.
Absolutely.
And Reese as well. You could do. You could whisper as well. Reese, I feel like though, if someone
took that one
whispered you a link, you would post a different link.
Very true.
Wasted. I don't have another link to post, fair. But if you had one,
Yeah,
you sure would.
That's a good point.
I feel like you
had-
can find one on the spot pretty quickly too.
If you don't know the person, you wouldn't do that. Okay, fair. That's fair. I appreciate you, Reese. You lovely, lovely person. Yet. Mada, I choose you. Wasted. Like, I hear the GTA thing in my head, but I can't replicate it.
Marlon, are we like the plus or minus situation, or are we like just a bunch of
Plus,
Magnemites?
we were...
No, are we unknown?
I would say
Sorry.
closer to unknown.
I'm clicking this. Boom.
I
Oh,
like it.
Reese does
Here,
have a
here,
link now.
let me give you a link to post.
We were when streaming with Prez and other friendos the other night, we were talking about like what Pokemon we were streaming with Prez, Bo, Silva, and myself. And I can't remember who said it, but someone said that Prez and I were plus one minus.
But that
it was
is a good
Snow.
approach.
Okay,
That's
Snow.
a
I
great
wanted
approach.
to say that you said we were because I remember your answer, but I also didn't want to attribute it to the wrong person because
Wait.
my brain is small.
You changed your author picture
What?
on Amazon.
What do you mean?
Wasn't your author picture like a picture of yourself a while ago, or maybe that was on a different website when I was reading?
I've never included a picture of myself.
There was a picture
Oh.
of you somewhere.
Yeah, there was. Wait, you saw it, right, Tony?
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember.
Okay.
I think it might have been on like the old thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It
Okay.
does not exist. Do not go looking for it.
Oh, well, okay, all right, got it.
Yeah. Stowe said it was me because I mostly like cute Pokemon. Yeah, so it is interesting, like for me, how it changed. When I was little, I only liked really cool looking Pokemon, but now my favorite Pokemon are cute. Are cute and mostly round. As I pick up my Hisuian Voltorb plush. He is round. He's perfect. I love him. Cute and round. So, cute and round, I think, is the best Pokemon design Pokemon that you have on your team. Hisuian Voltorb. Spheal. Wooloo. Who are other round Pokemon? We love Popplio. Popplio. We're like Mega plus will mine them? Yeah. Well, because, I don't know... We've talked about this on like streams where Prez and I have streamed together before. But recently Prez and I found out that we both had the same birthday. So that it was a very interesting find. It's like, wait, okay, so we became friends. Out of all the people in the world, we became friendos, and we have the same birthday, January 17th. Very, very close. Question, have you gotten to try Koromon? I haven't, but Reese, if Reese is still in chat, Reese has played a whole lot of Koromon. I believe, Reese. I remember seeing you play it, but I actually don't know how far you've gotten in it. Who's your favorite evolution, including Eevee? This is a good question for around the board. Yeah, I was gonna say Marlon's is Glaceon. I know that. And, other round Pokemon, Jigglypuff. Yes, lovely. Snorlax. Ooh, what a round Tum-Tum. Oh, you know who else is, round? It's your son, Ryan. It's not you,
You're
but your
right.
son.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, it could be both my children.
Oh, yeah. It's true. Wailord's a little less round, but
Yeah,
Wailmer
exactly.
is
Wailmer.
perfectly round.
Yeah.
He is perfectly
Totally fine with that.
round. Yeah, Reese's Leafeon, I knew that one for sure. Void, like Shiny Eevee. Shiny Eevee's pretty good. Snorlax Umbreon. Oh, Ryan, have you seen this emote before? That's our friend Hal's. And that is a Wailmer dancing.
Well, yes, I think I've seen this, but
Yes, it is glorious.
yeah, I need to get that. I
Yeah.
really need to get that.
It's for our friend Hal.
I have a shiny Wailord. I do not have a shiny Wailmer. I need to get that.
You can either get another one or evolve him.
Exactly. No, I have a shiny
Swinub's
Wailord.
round. Oh,
I don't
sorry.
have
I
a
think
shiny
I heard you backwards, I think.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, so either I gotta breed it or I gotta go find another one.
Yeah. My favorite evolution throughout my life has changed. At this very moment, it might be Flareon. So, like, competitively, Flareon's not great, but Flareon is so cute and fluffy. I just want to hug Flareon.
If it wasn't for the fact that Eevee was part of this list, Nicole would have also agreed with that, but because Eevee is part of the list, she would
Eevee.
most likely pick
Yeah.
Eevee.
No, There is no question. She picks Eevee.
The question is, which evolution would you like?
But it
Including
does
Eevee.
include Eevee, so.
Exactly, that's what I
Yeah.
said. If Eevee wasn't
What if
part
it
of
didn't?
Flareon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
you are Floof.
Okay. Let Nicole know that her and I agree on Flareon.
Tony also agrees with you with Flareon, by the way. Yeah. It's good Floof.
Right, so floofy!
He's so floofy. I can't.
You found a pic of a round Pokemon? Ooh, which round Pokemon? Togepi is very round.
Yeah.
Celebi,
Extremely
small and cute. Love Celebi.
But
Ryan,
Steel,
who's...
he's almost perfectly round. What were we thinking?
Spiel was the second one that I said.
was it? I'm sorry,
after
I
after
must have missed
Volturn. Because
Okay.
he's perfect.
He's literally
So,
perfect.
Yeah, it's
He's
good
just
that
a
he's in
ball
your
with
mind.
legs.
He's in Ryan, did you play Legends Arceus?
No, I have not.
Okay. But
It's on my
so
list, though.
in like when you're around Spheal rolling around is just grabs all of your heart. It is the cutest thing. It just rolls and it looks so happy. Grim, did you say who your favorite evolution was? Because I'm curious to see who yours was. Golem, perfectly round. I am sad that Celebi kept escaping. Dang. Ryan, did you say who your favorite evolution was?
I did not. You're right. It would probably be Espeon for me. Though it
Espeon.
really kind of depends on what generation you ask, because even though I have a favorite, it really depends on the game that I'm playing, and the Pokemon that I need are the ones they generally use. Like, Sylveon and up, I always get a Sylveon. This fairy is just so good. And
Fairy's
the move
very good.
pool for
Sylveon's also
Sylveon is
very
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you were talking about Gen 1, then it'd actually always be Jolteon. I love Jolteon's moveset. And
Jolteon
speed.
used to be my favorite.
Yeah, Jolteon was great. But like Gen 2, I would definitely pick Espeon and up. I didn't really like Glaceon and Iceon. Sorry for those who do. I just felt like they're pretty weak types all around. Like, I love grass Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but
Bo!
they're not great most of the time. Aside from poison moves.
True.
You take that back right now.
I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was my first ever starter, but I
Bo,
can
who's your
recognize
favorite
the fault.
evolution? It includes Eevee. Did you say Glaceon and Iceon? Reese just asked that. Did you? Espeon as well for Bo. So Ryan, you and Bo are on the same wavelength.
Solid.
Oddish is round.
Oddish is great.
Volition? Grim, do you mean Jolteon by any chance? Volition? I don't know if I know who I think you probably mean Jolteon. Probably Jolteon.
Hopefully Jolteon, and not a random evolution that we did know.
Remember,
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
name, Jolteon. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, Volteon? That sounds like it could have been Jolteon's name.
It sounds like it's Voltorb and Jolteon mixed.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you for shouting out Bo. Bo is a lovely streamer friend of ours. We love Bo.
Oh no.
Reese clicked it. Oh no, that means you did say Iceon.
Like Glaceon and Iceon.
You did
for those
say
who do.
Iceon,
I just felt like
yeah.
on and up.
Yep.
Wait, what? What? It's. Why am I being clipped? What did I do? It's just an opinion.
You know, you said Glaceon and Iceon.
Yes, that are.
Yeah. Those are not...
Oh,
Glaceon's
I'm not
not a
saying that
Pokemon.
Glaceon and Iceon can't be.
Iceon's not a Pokemon,
Iceon's
right?
not a Pokemon.
Oh, did I say Iceon? Oh shit.
You just said it 2 more times.
Sorry.
That's why we're like, dearest friendo.
Yep. Can you tell I smoked a little?
Yeah, it's like, I probably... Are you saying...
Also-
do you mean Leafeon, maybe? Because
Yeah,
that's the one in
yeah.
the same gen.
No, I meant to
Yeah.
say. Fuck them.
Yeah.
that exists
Oh,
now.
sweet baby Ryan. It's okay.
What did they put in this weed, man?
The only thing that's affected me on is I forgot Leafeon and I just keep saying Iceon. What's happening?
What's going on? Nothing. That's kind of the issue. There's no brain activity.
You should put a space between the link and the exclamation point so the link works. Does the Do links not... Does that not pull up? It... For... if you click the link for shoutouts, it does go there, unless you're talking about something else now. I wonder... That also could be like a mobile thing? I don't know. But on PC, I just clicked on it and it went there. Mobile. Okay. I'll have to try to figure that out then. Maybe I'll put a space there, because I wonder if mobile must be different. Sylveon is a close second for Bo, and Leafeon carried him through a Nuzlocke. Good old Barry. Sfeel is the best round. Boy, Meryl is also rounding cute. Meryl is great.
I hope you know the next Glaceon I get, I will be calling Iceon.
Iceon, yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, did you catch what Reese said?
No, what did he say?
He said, you said Iceon and then defended
yeah, you're
your
right.
position.
No, I did. You're right, 'cause I didn't think at the time. I'm like distracted by something in the background talking about this, and so I didn't even realize what I said was wrong.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. For those that want to drop bullet follow, yes, thank you. If for anyone on mobile wants to go check out Bo, who has not checked out Bo, please go and check out Bo. Bo is so lovely. Bo is a very awesome friendo, and honestly, Bo is just like, I don't know, Bo. I always have like such a great time in Bo streams or just hanging out with Bo. Bo has like, to me, Bo brings like a very like calming, nice energy, but also will make you laugh so often. So Bo is lovely. If you haven't followed Bo, you're doing Twitch wrong.
So Reese, is this kind of like the Iceland-Greenland situation where we just, you know,
it's a split, yeah. And thank you for that suggestion, Snow. I will try. I can actually probably like do that as we're talking, real fast. I think it's on. I need to figure out. Remember where my shoutout command is, because I use different bots. It's maybe what bot does it say like a bot that pops up when we shout out? Is it Stream Elements or is it Nightbot? Nightbot. Okay, cool. Sweet. I will go fix that. Nightbot. Thank you, friendos. I really should just bring everything to one, and but Tony's not very bright. I need to find the picture again. There was a Dex entry for a P-Dove, and I never related to a Pokemon probably more than this Dex entry. And let me try to see if I can find it. I know what you're talking about.
I think I saw that on Reddit the other day.
Yes. Alright. I don't know if I can find it. I definitely liked it on Twitter at one point, but I'm gonna go back and see if I could find it. Might take a while, because I like a lot of cute animal photos. So I'm scrolling furiously. Okay. But I will find this, I promise. I probably sent it to people too, but that might be faster. But I've already committed. Oh, here it is. P-Dove. It's forgetful and not very bright, but many trainers love it anyway for its friendliness and sincerity. Me.
Hey, it's me. I'm in the Pokemon game now.
I didn't like. Oh, I love P-Dove now. That is now
that's something
a Pokemon.
I didn't think I would say about Gen 5 ever.
Right? It's like my opinion of Gen 5 has definitely changed over time as well. I've grown more accepting of Gen 5. I actually like it a lot now.
I do too. I think it was just burnout from Pokemon games at that time, and then with the introduction of 6, it was a big change. And then, but looking back at it, it had some of the best 2D features ever implemented in it, especially Black and White 2. And that's something I've been meaning to pick up. I played a ROM of it, but I don't have a physical copy of it. And I looked; it's still like $40 or $50. It's up there with like high prices of like Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Oh, I can import them into Stream Elements, I believe. Okay, so interesting. I will have to look into that. NG is not very bright on all Twitch bots can do. True. It's Tony, but he's actually smart. That is a non-truth. Just not saving the bag. Yeah, I never saved the bag. Milk comes in a bag, though. Reese said, I've always had the belief that Gen 5 is the best. My nostalgia goggles are so thick in Pokemon that I don't think I can give, like, an unbiased answer. That in, like, not say, like, Gen 2 or something was my favorite. And no one really likes Gen 2, from what I understand. I really like Gen 2, though.
I mean,
but Gen 2 was my first game. I played Gen 2 first, so.
Well, I've played it since Blue. And to this day, 3, I think, is my favorite, but 2 is definitely up there. Like, I like 2 better than I like 1.
2 is my favorite, but it always feels like when people list out their favorite gens, 2 is very low.
I think that kind of comes into the fact that they are connected with each other, like, physically.
Like 2 and 1, or...
So, like, they're pretty much one giant map, you know? So they're... Yeah. I think a lot of people associate 1 and 2 together. I certainly do. And it's why I like Heart Gold and Soul Silver so much, because it's one you start off on in Gen 2, which is definitely one of the more fun gens, in my opinion. Because it just felt like 1, but they definitely made some upgrades to it. And the fact that Heart Gold and Soul Silver it's got some of the best Pokemon mechanics ever put into a game.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver is a very good game.
It's so good. The Pokemon Walker, I still have mine. It's great. It's apparently one of the most accurate, like, step indicators that's currently available, or was at the time. I mean, they got the Sprouts twins to do the commercials. I mean, that's pretty good, especially for that time.
Okay. Bo said Bo's most resonated Dex entries. They are better at swimming than flying, and they happily eat their favorite food, peat moss, as they dive underwater. Who's that Dex entry for? $40, $50. That's how cheap the cheapest high dog is. Crim said, I know not enough to be bright on the bots. I wish I knew how to use them better. True. Oh, Raiden actually loves Gen 2. Gen 2 is Bo's favorite. Okay, so we do have some Gen 2 love here. And Gen 2 was also Reese's first game. Also this one. It controls a big territory. If it detects unknown smell, it roars loudly to force out the intruder. The first one is Ducklet. What's that one? Ducklet. Oh, Ducklet's very cute. I like Ducklet. It's a duck, you know? I think I shocked a lot of people when, with these new starters, when I picked which one that I liked the most.
Really? I think it's perfect for you.
I think it is. But, like, everyone was like, you're gonna pick the duck.
I mean, that's a reasonable assumption of you, though.
Yeah, it is, but I'm like, there's one that I just look at, and that's my baby boy.
When I saw it, I'm like, oh, yep, Tony's picking
that's
that one.
That's me.
Yep.
I love him. Hardcore Soul Silver is bad because they have visual cluster way too often in emulator. Growlithe is the second. Hold up. I knew for a fact that you'd pick the round boy. True. Are you guys talking about the new games? Yeah, right now I was talking about the 3 starters. Quaxley, is it Cerigato?
I don't know that.
And
I barely know
Fuecoco.
the names Gen 6 and up.
I don't know. But that's, I don't know. Are you guys talking about the new game I got dipped in? Oh, sorry, Bo, I didn't know if you knew nothing about it. We were talking about Pidgeotto. Beedrill, and Ducklet. It's just Ducklet. We won't talk about I will avoid talking about the new game. Sorry, Bo. I didn't realize you were know nothing about it. I will avoid talking about it. Apologies. Yeah, but throughout times, I think I've picked... When we went through it all, like, I think I've picked probably mostly water starters. almost exclusively. Not exclusively, but like... So Gen 1, I went water. Gen 2, I went water. Gen 3, I did not. Gen 4 was... who did I pick in Gen 4? Probably water. Gen 5... No. Gen 6... Water. Gen 7... Actually went water. And Gen 8, I went... grass. I've picked, I think, one fire starter. And it was Gen 3, I picked Torchic.
See, like, so here's my thing. Technically, I used to rent my Pokemon games before I officially ever owned them. So I think I remember starting off Gen 1 with Squirtle. But when I first ever owned Blue and played through it completely on my own, I picked Bulbasaur. So Gen 2 was definitely Bayleaf. Gen 3 was Torchic. Gen 4 was Turtwig. Gen 5... I think I picked Tepig in Gen 5.
Wrong.
Gen 6 was Rowlet, right? That was Rowlet? Well, no, what was Gen 6? No, I picked Greninja in Gen 6. And then Gen 7 I picked Rowlet. And I never touched 8.
Gotcha. Gen 8, I picked Grookey because he played his little stick once and I fell in love. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Bo, then at least, we didn't ruin anything then. Okay, good. I felt really bad for a minute. Okay. Then we're good. That is a little bit of a relief that you've at least seen them, because I was talking about, like, their designs a little bit. Because there was a picture online I saw of the one that I like eating a Pokeball, and I loved it.
No.
That's all I'll say.
There's another Pokemon that I really like, and I don't know if they know about it, so I'm not going to say anything, but I think we all know.
Yeah. Exactly. Grookey, my son! See, Raiden also likes Grookey, and I appreciate that. I'm not looking forward to the ads. They'll undoubtedly run on YouTube. Yeah, like, leading up to the game, they're probably gonna run, like, so many ads, like, everywhere about it that will include the starters, the legendaries, all that jazz.
Listen, if they don't have the complete Pokedex, I'm not buying it.
The knockout,
I know they're not. I know,
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna buy
It's already
it.
confirmed that,
Oh, is it already actually? I
or
didn't hear
maybe
that.
it's not. I'm not gonna talk anymore about this game, Tony. Please stop.
Oh, my bad. Well, I mean, that's a very indiscreet way
I'm
of
sorry,
talking about
I
Pokemon,
slipped
though.
again. Yep. Anyways, I'll stop talking about it. That's my bad. It's all about Squirtle. Hopefully they run ads that are just someone playing the entire game. I hope not. I really hope not. That Squirtle emote is so cute. Bo, is that yours? Do we know if that's Bo's? Oh, it is. Bo. Oh, he's so good. The nom. You drew that too? Bo is the perfect person. You can't, like, convince me otherwise. What can't Bo do? No, the answer's nothing. You know, Bo's what we call the triple threat. Handsome, talented, smart. It's not, you know, Bo, it's not fair. You know, you're just the perfect person. It's not fair to the rest of us. Like, look at me. I've got, like, anywhere from 0 to 1 of those qualities. So you're making people like me look bad. If you could just stop being perfect. Those are all yours. Oh, those are so good. Tony bad. Tony is a threat. No more talking down on yourself. But, like, so this is like something just briefly. I don't really know how to talk about myself in a positive light very often. It's so much easier to talk about me with like deflecting humor. What the? Okay, I just didn't recognize some things real fast. Where is it, that command? Because I forgot that's what I was doing. Okay, let's do that now. Could someone do me a favor? Could one of our mods shout out Bo again? And let's see if it works on mobile now. And if so, if you could tell us with doing the space over there. That works? Okay, perfect. Thank you, friendos. You also do this for Lex. Oh, that's really good too! Don't talk bad about yourself. There would be none of this slander. Thank you. Marlon cheated? Is it because you're saying that Marlon is in like the call with me? So Marlon could hear me first, probably? Because that's just strategic placing of themselves, you know? If you strategically place yourselves in winning positions... that is why. Some might say strategy is cheating. Okay. I'm listening. And,
Dunzu would like to know your location.
And, Void, if you're still hanging around, I noticed before you said you haven't really played any Pokemon games. Is there a reason you haven't played many, Pokemon games? Or is it just something that, like, you haven't, like, super had, like, a lot of interest in? I don't believe that Chromatic is capable of that. Cheating? Probably not. Chromatic is only capable of being a lovely friendo. If I ever stream again and get to affiliate, I'm gonna have my platonic wifey draw my emotes. Ah, there you go. Clue said, I died in my Minecraft world and now I'm crying, but it's okay because I didn't find another portal. Clue, if it makes you feel any better, I'm so bad at Minecraft. Without other people, I have no shot of doing anything productive in Minecraft ever.
You just like fish.
I do. I just like to fish in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I really enjoy fishing. To the point where I almost blew up to a creeper one time because I was fishing and I wasn't paying attention. I only fish. A lot of times if there's a fishing function in the game, I do just fish. And that's who I am as a person then. I just become the fish.
Hello, yes, I am Fishman.
You see.
Looks like I won't have to worry about food when we play Raft.
It's true. It's a fishing mechanic, because I'm in...
To catch the fish, I must become the fish. Therefore,
So,
I am
like-
Fishman.
Like, you see... You see a fishing line enter the sea. After a while, the line drops. A fish is reeled in slowly, and then faster and faster and faster. It makes its way to the boat. You see the fish go through the process of being put in like a bucket or something. The camera pans up. And what is this? A fish man catching fish. Dun dun dun!
Now, question, is it in the mouth, though? Like, once it's on the line, you go down there and catch it yourself? Or is it like, what's your process?
So the fish just... the fish man reeled it in like a normal person, and we don't reveal that it's a fish man until after the fish has already been like put away.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Yeah. So, like Sea of Thieves. Does Sea of Thieves have fishing?
Yeah. Well,
Interesting. Man. Oh,
Something.
Reese. Good title. Sorry. it's I'm stuck in the fisherman. Right?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying something, and I cut you off.
Oh no.
Oh, pause. Sorry. Then I'm sorry. Then I'm not. I'm confused.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah,
not sorry.
like,
I don't
sorry.
know where to go from here.
It's like mommy, sorry, but instead of
Mommy,
actually saying mommy, you just say sorry twice.
Sorry.
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 Sorry. Shit. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. C scary, C bad. Marlon does not like the C. Like, with an A. Marlon likes
C
having
good.
vision. I assume.
Considering
Ocean bad. Ocean scary.
Okay, that's a way better
No,
way of saying
I wanna know, like, what are your
it.
opinions about the song Ocean Man?
Ocean Man, take me by.
Take
I
me
always
by
picture
the
a
hand.
crab person for that song.
That would be a villain's theme song.
That's a okay. Now I imagine that villain to be a sea giraffe. Just
Yeah.
just a thought.
Don't give me ideas.
You literally are naming the perfect and most hated thing Marlon could possibly come
sure.
up with.
Oh man, a sea giraffe pirate. What?
It's just a really tall ship.
Arg, walk me neck.
If there was
Oh my god.
ocean. Oh man, just a giraffe on the ocean. Ugh.
Giraffe in the ocean.
Well, they'd be really
terrible.
good.
Talk
Like,
to me, baby.
they'd be
good
really good at
white.
spawning enemies over the horizon.
It's terrible.
Tony, your mind is wonderful. Thank you, Reese. Snow is currently failing at making a rug. Oh. I don't think it'd be easy to make a rug. I don't actually know how you would make a rug.
Wait, a picture of what? Hold on.
I don't know if Derek put it in the Discord just now.
I hate
but-
batteries.
There definitely was at one point, I don't think he did, but a picture of a sea giraffe in the Discord.
Oh my god.
That might be it. So,
Don't link it.
Marlon, don't click it because you won't like it.
Oh, there he is. I know that.
What if the sea is just one big giraffe?
What if we're just on the
Whoa.
back of a giant giraffe right now? You know how people
What?
say it's a turtle, but what
You
in
know,
reality
so-
it's just a giraffe?
Are you just trying to make Marlon have an existential crisis right now?
Possibly. Is it working, Marlon? You didn't say no, so it could
It's-
be a yes.
I,
Oh. I broke
If
the
it-
poor boy.
if it didn't take so long to log back into TeamSpeak, I would have left. It takes like 2 minutes to log back in,
Yeah.
Do you log into TeamSpeak? What?
or to like get into the server.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
given your location, I can see that.
Drafts all the way down. Oh. So I still remember the first time I found out that Marlon didn't like giraffes. I think I was playing like Valorant or something, and I had a giraffe like picture, and like the giraffe's neck was sticking the giraffe's like head was like sticking out like the top of the screen. I had it coming up from the bottom to like be like, oh, look how big the giraffe is, ha ha ha. And that's when we found out that Marlon hates giraffes. At least I think I did. Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that.
buy Marlon's book if you'd like, or just do it.
I also remember
This is the threat.
when you didn't have the giraffe on your stream, the 8-Ball said you killed it.
Good lord.
Anyway, so it's been like great.
I'll die on this hill alone.
You know,
Hopefully it's not like a really tall hill and then a really,
it's
really
on the
tall
back
hill.
of a giraffe.
Yeah. Oh,
Or the
All
giraffe
right.
can like look at you
You
eye
said it,
level.
I didn't. I was just thinking it.
Giraffes are interesting, aren't they? Because they like whip their necks at each other to fight.
So here's the best part about this. Nicole can attest. Whenever I see a giraffe at a zoo, I get really like excited. I'm like, oh, I love giraffes.
I forgot that we had the 8 balls still there. I haven't gotten rid of that. That's still just a thing. Did Tony murder the giraffe? It is so. Look, you gotta understand that Marlon killed the giraffe. Marlon has all the motive in the world.
Yeah, when in doubt, it's most likely Marlon. In giraffe death
See,
scenario.
See, if Tony wanted to murder a giraffe, I'd be like the perfect scapegoat because I wouldn't deny it. I wouldn't pretend that it was.
I didn't do it, but I'm
I'm all
not
for
unhappy
it.
about the situation either.
Marlon's like, wait, is there one less giraffe? Yeah, I did it.
I don't like that.
Oh, yes,
Laugh
I'd
at
like to
that.
take credit for this.
What are you talking about?
I'm not complaining.
Everything's fine.
I won't complain about a giraffe-less world.
I feel like do I? I think I need a therapist.
Now who's the one who's getting broken?
No. What did the giraffes ever do? I've known this for a while, but what did the giraffes ever do?
They existed.
No, God.
I'm just gonna say, I think Marlon's issue of giraffes is just at face value. Like, it's
They're
just
here, and I'm not happy about
you
it.
know, like Marlon, as far as I know, has never had a traumatic giraffe-related experience.
Were you picked up as a child to a really tall height?
No, I have no
Do you
problem
think-
with heights.
I was gonna, yeah, you don't have. I didn't think you had issues with heights, right?
No.
So if you don't have issues with heights, okay.
Are you jealous of the neck?
Do you just
that's the
really
worst part.
envy
Yeah,
the-
That's the worst part.
I would.
Mad
Uh-huh.
the neck exists.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Do you wish you didn't have a neck?
So no. Okay. Okay.
This is
Okay.
a really
There's nothing wrong with necks, but necks that long, it's not okay.
So
Oh my god, he's Nexus.
The Nexus?
Yes.
Okay.
So you when you do the
When you then the when the
when you
the oven
then
and then the and the hot and the of
What was that
What?
little kid?
yeah.
When you want something that you can't, you know the.
That's what I was trying to do, and I just
Okay,
can't
yeah,
do it. Yeah.
It's you don't know what he's saying, so it's really hard.
So it's hard to replicate,
what-
right? Because it's like, what are you saying? We
Yeah,
don't
like,
know.
You don't even understand you to begin with. So replicating that process is like, do you just get the right sounds?
True. Yeah, who knows? What do we know? What do we know in this world?
yeah.
What do we know, Marlon?
You know what I allow you to know.
Yeah.
Is that a threat?
No, it's just an accurate statement.
I feel like we could Pie on this. She might be able to get a lot more.
She is
Pi
unavailable.
was created specifically to spite me, so she will always agree with you.
Yeah.
Pi knows a lot. I feel like
Heights
Pi
scary.
knows how to argue.
Snow, do you have issues with heights? I'm sorry, friendo. We will keep you on flat ground and not very tall buildings. You know. We will.
Heights are understandably scary.
It's true, you know.
My family used to go skiing a lot, and my sister and I were pretty decent skiers for like our age and whatnot at the time. So we make this great decision to go to Whiteface, which for those of you who don't know, like skiing or Olympic history, that's in Lake Placid. And it's one of the tallest skiing mountains on like the East Coast. So we go up to the halfway point of the mountain because there's no lift that takes you all the way up, right? Little did we know that this halfway point, they take a little shortcut on the mountain through a crevice. That's like
that's not sketchy at all.
That's
So
a little
we're
sketchy.
there's a hole like 3 miles up. Then we're going all the way up this, and this isn't like a standard lift. This is like one of those enclosed ones that in glass and whatnot. So and it's swinging, and we're going over this chasm. It's huge. So we're halfway up, right? And they let us off at the edge of the mountain, with slopes that sort of go towards the edge that only have like wooden fences to stop you going. And everyone else is okay with this, and I'm horrified because I'm okay with heights, but not heights that could easily induce death. And in this scenario where everything's slippery, I wasn't too thrilled with it. And then as we get there, we're considering going up to the highest point to find out it's been iced. What that also means is that the midway point is iced too, and there are some turns that are essentially turns that take you off the mountain if you're not careful enough. So my sister and I slid our asses the whole way down to like a lower part because it was just horrifying. We couldn't deal with it. My mom was laughing her ass off.
I love that. That's so great.
Again. White Face is so cold that you can only do like 3 runs before you have to go in and warm yourself up. It's freezing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great for skiing.
You know how scary it'd be if like you were like falling down the side of like a large hill or mountain that's just like ice and you know you like can't stop yourself. I feel like that'd be like the scariest feeling ever.
You want to hear something? That there is a mountain in Europe that if you fall from its peak, and if you're on, regardless of what side you fall on, that is off the side, you'll fall for like 10 minutes, I think, without ever hitting a mountain because it goes over the side. It kind of looks like the top of a wave, the peak. So you'll just go down to the bottom, the whole bottom of that mountain, and that has a tall ass mountain. It'd be a long fall that you have to think.
It just keeps falling, and 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 it just keeps falling, it just keeps falling, and it just keeps falling.
And the next day. And the next day. And the next day.
Dude, just imagine like your thought process as if you're like falling down that, like what's all going through your brain.
Just like the first thing, oh, I fucked up.
Whew.
Not great. Not great.
Yeah.
Do I get cell service? Just falling?
I'll wait another 5 minutes.
Yeah, I
Check
might get
again.
some cell service. You have a call. I was on
Yeah, can you
falling.
like you make your call before you hit the bottom?
I guess also the question: do you take a video of yourself at that point, and like you throw your phone up as you're about to hit, so it like survives with less impact?
Does your phone? Can you get it to where your phone lands on you, so your phone lives?
Like, so it cushions. Though I don't know if you're falling that far for that long. I think anything that like hits it regardless is going.
Is that just skydiving without a parachute? Because I might be down for this. I've always wanted to go skydiving without a parachute.
I want to do a squirrel suit because that sounds like fun until it doesn't deploy.
Well, I don't want. Never mind.
No. The whole point is that there's a really big cut in the squirrel suit, and I just go.
Sweet. Tony, stop hilarities. What?
Well,
What's wrong with skydiving without a parachute?
The idea is to stop at the bottom. Yes.
I mean, hey, you'll be first to land.
Yeah.
You'll be the winner.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's see who reaches the bottom first. Whoever pulls their parachute last wins.
Horacia.
Oh yeah, race it.
I would probably weave the entire way down. Do you guys remember that commercial where the pig had like the
pinwheel in the car?
Pinwheels, yeah. I liked him.
Wee all the way home. Wee.
Maxwell, you're home. Thanks, Mrs. A.
Poor mom really needs her 3 o'clock Chardonnay.
You pull the line to pull the parachute and it just comes out completely. Oh, huh. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
I mean, well, this is why you have your backup. The backup went with it. Well, shit.
So it's like jumps from airplane. First parachute pulls out an IOU. Huh, good thing we had the backup. Second parachute also pulls out an IOU. Huh.
Yeah. Well, I suppose this couldn't get any worse. It's like you take something out of your bag and it's just another IOU. Oh, well, shit.
If you guys ever seen that video where like two skydiving planes or like two planes and one of them had people that were skydiving like kind of like collided, but it wasn't like a heavy collision. It was kind of like a light collision.
Yeah, where they were hanging outside of the thing and then upon impact they fell. Yeah. Actually, one of them fully went down. One of those aircraft. I think one was able to save themselves though.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like extremely terrifying.
Do you remember the video of the guy who jumped out of his plane to crash it?
I believe I've seen one similar to that, but I think
It was just one guy and he recorded the whole thing. He just got out. Turns out there was no issue with his engine. He just wanted to take the video for clout.
Oh.
Yeah, the FAA was on his ass so quick. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. You bastard. You fucking bastard.
Which one of us?
Chroma.
What?
He posted a giraffe and said that they'll never believe me.
What are you talking about?
I didn't actually see it, which is the worst part.
Damn it. Damn you. Damn you.
Anyhow,
I have to live with this for the rest of my life, asshole.
what are you talking about?
Damn you. Ryan will remember this.
I was gonna say I don't see a giraffe there, so I don't
Yeah.
know what are you talking about, man? If there's a giraffe, I would have been like, hey, it's a giraffe.
Betrayal.
I mean, if there's a giraffe there, I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it never happened. Like, you could have seen a giraffe. Okay?
I mean,
Does that make you feel
Derek
better?
did post that link that he said was to a giraffe. So
maybe that's where you saw the giraffe.
maybe.
Mom's spaghetti is currently upsetting.
My upsetty mom spaghetti. Bill looks nervous because he's calm and ready to drop bombs. He keeps on forgetting what he wrote down because he has memory loss. Thank you for the lurk clue. I appreciate you. See what I did there? Tony funny? Good at
Tony's
words?
hilarious.
Alright, dears friendos. I am gonna wrap the podcast up here. As soon as I see a pickle weasel or wickle peasel in the Twitch chat. So
no,
once
my
we
Twitch is
see
broken.
one of those, I am allowed to stop the recording.
It's just a hostage situation.
The stream will stay up.
Oh no. My
Um,
Twitch.
but I am legally
Broken.
required. So as soon as if someone could use the pickle weasel wickle
No,
peasel
no.
emote,
It's okay.
please.
We're all friends here.
I would love that. Personally
No,
speaking,
we love
it would
long
be
render
quite
times.
quite kind. You know that.
This is everyone's villain arc, so no need to help him.
Hey
This is a
Reese,
sick up.
hey Reese, could you put
have the building
oh,
surrounded.
you two, Sky, put the HydroxideAnt. What?
You see,
But hello, Sky.
I am not subscribed, but I mean, I could use channel points to unlock it, but like,
All right.
it's like,
Thank you, Reese. Bye.
Damn it, Reese.
no.